Have you ever noticed how some people start with nothing? No money, no connections, no perfect plan, yet somehow build a life that others only dream about. And then there are people with talent, education, and opportunities who stay stuck for years waiting for the right moment that never comes. The difference is rarely intelligence. It's rarely luck. Most of the time, the difference is mindset. The way they think, the way they move when fear shows up, the way they keep walking when life gives them every reason to stop. Becoming a successful entrepreneur is not just about making money. It's about becoming the kind of person who can carry responsibility, survive uncertainty, and still believe in possibilities when nobody else does. Most people think entrepreneurship is freedom, but in the beginning it feels more like chaos. You work longer hours than everyone else. You doubt yourself constantly. Some days you feel unstoppable, and the next morning you feel like giving up completely. That emotional roller coaster breaks many people before they ever see success. But here's something powerful to remember. Every successful entrepreneur you admire was once confused, insecure, and unknown. They were not born fearless. They simply learned how to move while being afraid. The first tip is simple, but it changes everything. Stop waiting to feel ready. Read that again carefully. Stop waiting to feel ready, because readiness is an illusion. Most people waste years preparing for a moment that can only teach them through experience. The truth is, clarity comes after action, not before it. Imagine a person standing at the edge of a cold ocean. They keep saying, "I'll jump in when the water feels warmer." But the water never changes for them. At some point, they must accept the shock and dive anyway. Entrepreneurship works the same way. You don't need the perfect camera to start YouTube. You don't need a giant office to start business. You don't need everybody's approval before chasing your dream. What you actually need is courage to begin badly. Every expert you admire once looked inexperienced. Every successful company once looked small and unimportant. People laugh at beginnings because they only respect outcomes. But the entrepreneur learns to respect the process. There's an old Stoic idea that says we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Think about how many dreams die because of imagined embarrassment. What if people judge me? What if I fail? What if nobody supports me? But what if your future depends on ignoring those voices? Most people are trapped not because they lack ability, but because they fear temporary discomfort. Entrepreneurs train themselves to become comfortable with discomfort. The second tip is to fall in love with consistency, not motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like weather. Some mornings you wake up inspired. Other mornings you feel exhausted, discouraged, and distracted. If your success depends only on motivation, your progress will constantly stop and start. Real entrepreneurs build systems, habits, and discipline. They show up even when they don't feel like it. Think about the gym. One intense workout changes nothing, but small workouts repeated for years completely transform a person. Business works the same way. One viral moment is exciting, but daily effort creates long-term success. The world celebrates dramatic victories, but ignores the quiet consistency behind them. That's why discipline is a superpower in a distracted world. And honestly, consistency is deeply connected to self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, even a small one, you strengthen your identity. You begin trusting yourself more. But every time you constantly quit, delay, or make excuses, you slowly weaken your confidence. Confidence is not built by motivational speeches. It is built by evidence. Evidence that you can rely on yourself. The third tip is something many entrepreneurs learn too late. Protect your mind from negative environments. Your environment shapes your thinking more than you realize. If you spend all day around people who complain, doubt, everything, mock ambition, and fear change, eventually their mindset becomes your mindset. Energy spreads quietly. So does hopelessness. Successful entrepreneurs become careful about what enters their minds. They choose inspiring books over endless negativity. They spend time learning instead of endlessly comparing themselves to others online. They understand that attention is valuable currency. Wherever your attention goes, your future follows. And this doesn't mean becoming cold or arrogant. It means understanding that your dreams need protection while they are still fragile. A small plant cannot survive a storm immediately. It must grow stronger first. Your vision works the same way. In the early stages, you must guard your focus carefully. The fourth tip is to become friends with failure instead of treating it like an enemy. This is one of the hardest lessons because society teaches people to fear mistakes. School punishes wrong answers. Social media rewards perfection. But entrepreneurship is built on experimentation. Failure is not proof that you are incapable. It is proof that you are trying. Some businesses fail. Some ideas don't work. Some videos get ignored. Some investments go wrong. But failure becomes dangerous only when you stop learning from it. Every setback contains information. Every mistake reveals something valuable if your ego allows you to see it. A child learning to walk falls hundreds of times without becoming ashamed. Imagine if adults kept that same energy while chasing dreams. Imagine how powerful people would become if they stopped treating failure as humiliation and started treating it as training. And maybe that's the real secret behind successful entrepreneurs. They don't avoid pain. They learn how to use pain. They turn rejection into fuel. They turn uncertainty into creativity. They turn difficult experiences into wisdom. While others collapse under pressure, they adapt. The fifth tip is something modern culture rarely talks about. Learn patience in a world addicted to speed. Today, everybody wants instant success, instant followers, instant money, instant recognition. People see a successful entrepreneur online and assume it happened overnight. But they never see the years of invisible struggle behind the scenes. They never see the sleepless nights, the self-doubt, the sacrifices, or the lonely moments where quitting seemed easier than continuing. Nature teaches patience better than people do. A tree does not grow by screaming at itself to become taller overnight. It grows slowly, silently, consistently. And yet one day it becomes strong enough to survive storms. Your life works the same way. Rushing your journey only creates frustration. Real growth takes time. Sometimes the greatest skill in entrepreneurship is emotional endurance. The ability to keep believing when results are delayed. The ability to continue improving without immediate rewards. Most people quit because they think slow progress means failure. But slow progress is still progress. A person who improves 1% every day will eventually become unrecognizable from who they once were. And here's something important. Success without inner peace becomes another form of failure. Many people chase money so aggressively that they destroy their health, relationships, and happiness along the way. They become rich externally, but empty internally. True entrepreneurship is not about sacrificing your soul for achievement. It is about creating a life where ambition and peace can exist together. The sixth tip is to never lose your curiosity and humanity while chasing success. Some people become so obsessed with winning that they stop enjoying life completely. They forget how to laugh. They forget how to rest. They forget why they even started. But the most fulfilled entrepreneurs understand balance. They work hard, but they also stay curious about life. They allow themselves to explore, learn, fail, play, and grow. Curiosity keeps the mind alive. It keeps creativity alive. Children ask questions naturally because they are fascinated by the world. But many adults slowly lose that wonder. They become trapped inside routines, fears, and survival mode. Entrepreneurs who stay curious continue evolving because they never assume they know everything. And maybe that's the deeper lesson hidden inside entrepreneurship. Business is not only about building companies. It's about building yourself. Every challenge forces you to grow emotionally. Every setback teaches resilience. Every risk teaches courage. Entrepreneurship becomes a mirror. It reveals your insecurities, your habits, your strengths, and your fears. The journey changes you long before the money arrives. One day you realize the biggest reward was never just financial success. It was the person you became while chasing it, the discipline you built, the confidence you earned, the mindset you developed, the courage you discovered inside yourself during difficult moments. Because at the end of life, people rarely regret trying and failing. Most regret staying trapped inside fear. They regret not taking the risk, not starting the business, not believing in themselves sooner. Fear creates prisons long before reality does. So if you're watching this while feeling lost, discouraged, or uncertain about your future, remember this carefully. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. Nobody truly does. You just need enough courage to take the next step, then the next one, then the next one after that. Some days will feel magical. Other days will feel painfully slow. But keep moving anyway. Keep learning anyway. Keep believing anyway. Because your future is shaped by the small decisions you repeat daily, not by one dramatic moment. And maybe years from now, someone will look at your success and think you were lucky. They will never fully see the silent battles you fought alone. The nights you doubted yourself, but continued anyway. The moments you almost quit, but chose to continue one more time. That is the hidden story behind every successful entrepreneur. If this message connected with you in any way, share your thoughts in the comments. What is the biggest challenge stopping you from chasing your goals right now? And which of these 6 tips hit you the hardest? Your story might inspire someone else who is struggling silently.